We're here today at Spirit World with Devin. Devin, what do we have here today?
Oh, we got some barrels. These are barrels that are made to scale. These are traditional bourbon barrels, so they're white American oak. You can produce your own, essentially, whiskey. You can be your own master distiller. You can take a bottle of unaged whiskey. We have some called Tri-Box, and you fill it up. And essentially, over the course of time, you can do the exact same process, but in a big scale. The difference is real bourbon are made in standard 53-gallon barrels. The 53 gallons will stand to kind of about the base of my hip, and that's a lot of whiskey. It usually holds anywhere from 200 to 300 bottles, depending on how much angel share. Angel share is what ends up happening when it evaporates, the evaporation rate. If you go back 200 or 300 years when the first whiskey makers were around, they were essentially not able to figure out why the level kept dropping. They just thought someone, Billy or John came into their cave and they were drinking their whiskey. Yep. So this was when they couldn't figure out that it was evaporation until the monks came around and started to learn about the process. But you can do it yourself. It's DIY to the best. Experience the same thing that any whiskey producer would.
So you can just come right in the store and pick these up here?
Yep, we have different sizes. This is a 1 liter and they go up to a 5 liter. Anything past that gets a little cost prohibiting because you have to fill it up with a lot of juice. And when you start losing each month a percentage of that, especially when you become your own angel, joining in on the share, your whiskey will start evaporating. 1 liters, you will take you anywhere from 6 months to a year. In a big barrel like this, a 3 liter, can take anywhere from a year to 2 years to produce.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, it makes a really great gift, as well as it's fun to watch the experience as it ages in your own house.
If I wanted to buy this as a gift, would my giftee have to be very versed in how to do that?
No, we actually offer a pamphlet that explains the procedure, as well as I give them my card in order to contact me with any questions.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
But I've done several barrels in order to kind of experiment ourselves. So we've made our own cocktails, our own whiskey, and right now we're doing a bitters aged in a barrel to kind of give it a different flavor. So what you can do is you can actually take a component. This right here, we have 3 ingredients to make what's called the perfect Manhattan. The perfect Manhattan is a recipe that dates back long ago to the point where people used more wine or vermouth component than the actual whiskey. So you would be using a 1:1:1 ratio in this cocktail. You would want to combine that and stir it and garnish with an orange peel. But instead of doing that, you would put it into the barrel and then age it to taste. The first time you use the barrel, probably about 2 months is all you need for a cocktail. And then every time you use it, you need to add an additional month or 2 because the extraction from the barrel is reduced each time.
With this specific drink you were just talking about, is there anything you would suggest to pair it with?
This is great as an everyday drink, but you can pair it with food. It's just going to be a bit robust, so it would have to be something real heavy like a barbecue. But generally, cocktails aren't going to go that great with food because the alcohol content's so high. You're going to taste the alcohol more than the actual subtlety. So just drink and enjoy.
Love that motto.
And then drink more and come back.
So stop into Spirit World, check out these barrels. That's an awesome gift.